This is just a quick guide on how I run a Magblade for VMA. Just go over the gear real quick. Burning Spell Weave. You can run this on the body, you don't have to run this jewelry and weapons. Ignore the VMA staff. Ideally, if you're just starting out, you're just going to have Burning Spell Weave on the body. It's the easiest to get. It's a really easy form. And then you would take Mother Sorrow, put it on the jewelry and the weapons. You'd want both of your staffs infused. Back bar absorb, front bar flame glyph. For your monster set, I wouldn't come in here with Zon, I just couldn't find mine. It's in one of the many storage coffers I have at my house. I was too lazy to find it. But you could either go 2-piece Falcon Scoria or a 1-piece crit set and 1-piece spell damage. So you could go with 1-piece Zon and 1-piece Molag Kina here if you so wish. Make sure you have a health glyph. You want plenty of health in here. It's not about killing everything as fast as you possibly can. You want to take care of yourself. Make sure you have enough health and enough sustain to get through it. Jewelry is going to be all spell damage. For skills for the Magblade, got blockade on the back bar, twisting, siphoning, harness magicka instead of dampen, so we get a little bit more sustain. Channeled, let's just have minor force for 36 seconds. This is a big one. You can run trap if you feel like you're not going to be sprinting around all over the place, but this one is a lot more easier to maintain, better uptime. And then we have the destruction ult for the big baddies. It's pretty much nukes all the big guys that are going to become a threat to you. At first you're not going to know when to drop it, but as you run it more and more, as you get more experience, you'll know when to drop a destro, and this can save your life. I have Soul Harvest on the front bar here. Anytime you kill an enemy, you gain 10 ulti. This is huge. When you're clearing all those trash mobs, this is going to help you get back to your destro. We don't ever really use this. This is just for the passive. Inner Light for more magicka, more sustain. Execute. This is pretty obvious. Also, when you execute things, you get a little bit of your health and magicka back from passives, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. You get magicka back. This gives you minor berserk. And obviously the spectral bow, which is pretty big. This can one-shot mobs. I have LA Drain here for a reason, even though we don't need a destruction skill on our staffs anymore. This is essentially a free skill. If you have a lot of enemies on you, and you have your blockade and your twisting down, instead of hitting them with swallow, I will hit them with drain. Not only is this free, but this lowers their resistances down by enough to pretty much kill all the mobs that are standing in your AoEs. And this will help you sustain. And then obviously this is our spammable. This is going to keep our health up while being able to do damage. This also stacks with siphoning. Your light attacks are going to give you health back. So as long as you're weaving, keeping your dots up, and getting your swallow souls in, you're pretty much almost invincible. Don't stop moving, don't stop healing yourself, don't stop doing damage, you'll be fine. For your Mundus Stone, you're not going to wear the shadow, you're going to come in here with the lever. That's really, really big. The lever is going to give you much more DPS in here by yourself. I would say it is a must to come in here with the shadow. I mean with the lever, I'm sorry. It does wonders. Penetration is everything in this game. And obviously, the faster you kill things, the less of a chance you have of dying, which is the whole point of this build, is to kill everything as fast as possible while staying alive. So the more you DPS, the better chance you have of surviving champion points. If we're going too fast, you can simply pause. If you need a little bit more into spell shield, you can drop some down in ironclad and put it here. If you feel like you're taking too much elemental damage. I wouldn't come in here on vampire if you can help it. If you can, drop your vampirism down to stage 2. And it'll help you a little bit with the fire. I am a dark high elf. If you're still a dark elf, it'd probably maybe be a little bit better for VMA than a high elf. You're gonna have a little more flame resistance. And there's some pretty hefty fire damage in here. All points in the magicka. And once again, make sure you have Valken Scoria here. Or one crit piece, one spell damage piece, if you want to go for more damage. I personally run Valken Scoria. It doesn't miss, and it gives you more health. You can also put a health glyph on the headpiece here, which is another 1k health. More health is pretty nice in here. I'm gonna do a quick round. Show you how it performs in action. Once again, I'm not in the correct gear, but I am in the correct skills. And there you go. That was just a quick round. You have enough DPS to do things to stay alive, enough survivability to heal yourself, and enough sustain to not really worry about having to run out of magicka. And like I said, don't forget, you're not going to be wearing two pieces on This is going to be Scoria or 2 One Piece sets. And the Lover Stone. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Thought I would just get a quick VMA guide out here. And I hope you guys have a nice day.